Hello everybody, welcome to the new SSS review. This is probably still in the game while I'm recording this, and I definitely do have a fever, so we gonna hear me sneezing and sniffling. Huh. See what I mean? Anyways, looks like there's a new update, and World 11 actually came faster than we thought. Let's see what it is. Head to fast travel, and you're gonna want to complete all the quests. Also, they added these things to the fast travel, which is pretty good. But complete all the fast travel, and make sure you go to City Escape again. Coming from last week, you're gonna see that Vector, well, if you have enough rings, Space Colony Arc is finally here. Let's see what they brought us for today. Oh crap, we go inside the portal. Classic Sonic! The new world is finally here, with a new quest giver being here, and a new event to be here. And also, there's also 2 secret things in Emerald Hill that we're gonna check out later. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how to unlock Android Shadow Green, Project Shadow, Adventure Shadow, how to go to the classic Emerald Hill world, and how to save Amy for the second time. You would see that Adventure Shadow doesn't give you any specific quest to do, and only requires you to collect these little data folders about him. These are all over around Space Colony Arc, and you just have to collect them. There's no real strategy besides going on these little arrow thingies. Just go on this trail, and you should be getting a lot. Wander around. This took me the full week of getting Adventure Shadow, so I don't know what you can do to get him. Also, whenever you get him, make sure to level him up to star 3 because he can do the Chaos Spear. I just thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. And while you're at it, you're probably going to want to unlock this guy that they finally have brought back the Android Shadows. You're going to want to destroy 10 the space rocks in Space Colony Arc. These are the things that Rouge can take care of in Mad Space, and they're mostly around the map, and you're just going to go around and get them. For the rail grind points, while you're collecting the folders, you can just go on rail grinds, because some of the folders are also on rail grinds. And for badniks, I didn't really do the badniks here, but the badniks that are over here aren't really here. They're just these gun robots, if I can even find one. Like one right here. Like there's one right here. Like if I can get it. Yep, there we go. And to destroy, you have to destroy 50 more of these moon rock thingies. And then while you're collecting the folders, you can collect the 5,000 folders. And yeah, pretty much that's how you kind of complete the event. Easiest ways. Here's the Adventure Shadow skin and style. He has all the adventure features. He definitely looks different from the normal Adventure Shadow. And also the normal Shadow has got some new animations, and you can want to test them out. He's extremely cool. He's really easy to get to level 2, but he might be like a couple minutes to get to level 3. And then you could figure out how to do the Chaos Spear on like your iPad, phone, keyboard, or controller. I don't really know. But he is pretty good. He would look really good next to Adventure Sonic and Adventure Knuckles, because Adventure Knuckles' stage is also around here, and so is Adventure Sonic's. And also, if you notice that Space Colony Arc is like the whole Space Colony Arc. Like we have Final Rush, we have the thing where Maria and Shadow are, we have the place where Knuckles and Rouge fought. Like it's the whole Space Colony Arc, which I think is actually pretty good. And following the trio this time, looks like the new Android Shadow, which is yellow, has came to the bunch. None of the new animations beside his color are pretty different. He runs just like the normal androids, and the rest of the androids are going to be just like him. Is this a worth it skin? You should probably still unlock this skin either way, because, you know, you're going to want to unlock World 12. Because it is definitely clear that World 12 is definitely coming. I wonder how many worlds they're going to have. I hope they don't really milk it too much. But, I hope they make a bunch of worlds, but they don't do it all in the same weeks or the same month. But, that's pretty much the update. You might think you're pretty much done for this update, but you're actually not. Let's head to Emerald Hill. Upon spawning into Emerald Hill, you're going to see the second event that this game had to offer when it first came out. The Save Amy event was actually brought back for some reason, and you might think this is a rerun. Oh, sure, you definitely have to collect 5,000 crystals, but Eggman states that you can't do it again. So the sequel to Save Amy is finally here. Basically, same thing as last time. The shards are actually scattered around Emerald Hill, but I can barely find some, but I know there are some around Emerald Hill. Also, if you're wondering, Tornado Assault is still up there, if you guys are still wondering. I'm not really going to complete this rerun event, but, well, yeah, because it's Amy, and the crystals are kind of tedious to get. But there is a place where there's actually a lot, and I can tell you how to get there. What if I told you they didn't only add a new map, but they actually added a whole old map to freaking go with the Save Amy event? I'll show you what map that they brought back. Make sure to follow the directions really good. At spawn when you're here, you're going to want to go over here. Your next point should be going to Tails' workshop. Once you're there and you see the Tornado Assault event, you're going to want to go to this corner. Do you see that waterfall right there? Go to it. Zoom to it, zoom to it. You might think, what is this waterfall going to do? Well, it's invisible. And once you're in, you're going to see the new old world portal. They have brought back the old Emerald Hill. Once you spawn in, the crystals are mostly here, and there's also some balloons and boxes you can pop just for fun. And the old Obby sign is here, and the Snow Valley portal is nowhere to be seen, but this is the old Emerald Hill. When I first discovered this, I thought this was a glitch, and I told my friend not to post a video, but it looks like this was here, supposed to be intentionally, because come on, they made a whole new portal, a whole new menu, and also they even added the crystals here. This was obviously meant to be seen, and I'm also really grateful that they actually brought this back. They even brought back some old stuff to remember from the 1.0. The first one is the enchantments. It doesn't work, but it's definitely good to see that this thing is still here and alive. And where you would unlock Knuckles, his card is still here. As for the same thing for the enchantments, the card doesn't work, but it's honestly really good to see here. And that's mostly all the event that you have to know. But where does this event stand? Well, it didn't have gambling just like the last event, and this event actually has a lot to bring. It brought us one character and also another character from the side with a new world, even with some new music notes inside the world. It brought back a good old event, and it even brought back a good old world. Let's hope they keep the old Emerald Hill. Anyways, where does this stand? The missions for this event. The missions for a Project Shadow event with Adventure Shadow was honestly too tedious. Could have been better. But Yellow Android Shadow was pretty good. But Amy was kind of meh, just like Adventure Shadow. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. That's a meh score. Anyways, what is the rewards that you get for this? The rewards for Adventure Shadow aren't that charming, and so it is for Amy. But Amy actually tried something new. And, yeah. If you want to count even Android Shadow Yellow, I don't even think he gave out any good stuff. But it's going to have to be another 3 out of 5. But where does this event stand? Honestly, this event is a 4 out of 5. Almost perfect, but it's also not perfect. Everything almost isn't perfect in this channel. But this is a huge W. I cannot wait to review the next update, and I'm also glad I'm up to catch to date with the SSS updates on this channel. Keep tier listing. Tier Master out.